Are you playing in a high register? Or struggling with thick textures? Or having a hard time spotting patterns in the scores? Feeling stuck? Don't worry, I've got you. In this video, I will show you some tips to play more confidently and clearly. We're gonna go over how to read the music so fast. Let's get started. I set some landmarks on the ground stuff. On the stuff, right between the treble and bass clef, there's one little ledger line. This is middle C. Here's the trick. Think of a middle C as the center of the mirror. One octave up, that's the third space in the treble clef. One octave down, that's the second space in the bass clef. They look like mirror images around the middle C. If you go higher, you will see notes above the staff with these ledger lines. That's 2 octaves above middle C, C6. If you go lower, you will see them below the staff. That's 2 octaves below middle C. Once you memorize these landmarks, you can count up or down from there. Let me show you how it works by Chopin. Once you memorized this C2, you'll be comfortable with reading these notes. So this is a C2, just as 2 steps below, that is A, right? C, B, A. And here, this is a C2, just 1 step above. So D. This is a middle C. So 2 steps above, that is E. 2 steps below, A. So A, C, E. When you are in a high register, so let's utilize C6. Just 2 steps below, C, B, A. That is A. That is a high C. So just 1 step below, so B, A. So you don't have to count from middle C. So instead of reading from middle C, utilizing the nearest landmark notes will be really helpful. When you look at the stuff, a third usually goes from space to space or line to line. Knowing this makes it much easier to spot the thirds when reading music. Interval of a perfect fourth goes from space to line or line to space, and there are 2 notes in between. So take a look at this one. So it goes from line to space, and there are 2 notes, D and E, in between. So that is a fourth. And interval fifth, there are 3 notes, and it also goes from space to space or line to line. So this one, it goes from line to line, and there are 3 notes in between, D, E, and F. So that's interval fifth. And interval sixth, it goes from space to line or line to space. So this one, it goes line to space. So that is a sixth. So you probably noticed that odd number 3, 5 go from space to space or line to line, or even number go from line to space or space to line. Show you how it works. In the left hand, there are pretty thick textures. So for example, here in this measure, this one goes from line to line, right? So that means that would be third or fifth. But there are just 1 note in between, so that means it must be third. In the first measure, we have interval third, A, C, E. So interval third, we just skip 1 in between. The second measure, we have A, D, F. So D, F is a third, and A and D, that is a fourth. So there are 2 notes in between. I will demonstrate using Chopin's Waltz in A minor. For example, in the left hand, you will find the same pattern again and again. I circled every 4 measures. You can see that these 4 measures keep repeating. I'll play left hand part for you. So I'm going to show you how to practice when you get a new piece. So step first, when you get a new piece, scan through it without playing. Just scan through it. Step 2, find your landmark note on your score, like C2 or high C, and where the melody moves. Third step, mark repeated patterns or sections. Then start practicing one section at a time. I've opened my piano class. You can sign up for lessons through this link on my YouTube channel. I would love to make music and grow together with you guys. I hope this video was helpful for you. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!